Fiscan Mamach Arjun, agus Falche go rates Duolingo adventures learning Gaelic. So, see here we're almost finished. So today we're going to concentrate on weather 2. So let's have a look at the tips, see what we're going to be learning about in weather 2. Adjectives that come before the noun. So, remember when we told you that adjectives come before the noun? Well, sit down, friend, we need to have a talk. Don't remember that, and most adjectives come after the noun, but anyway, let's find out what there are certainly some adjectives in Gaelic that come before the noun, though the overwhelming majority come after. Yeah, of course. The ones that we come across always lenite the noun that follows if they can. So, dia, good, droch, bad. Here is a snapshot of them in action. Just look at them go. Dia laha, good day. Droch laha, a bad day. Dia vaten, a good morning. Droch vaten, bad morning. Diech esker, good afternoon. Droch esker, a bad afternoon. Okay, so we're obviously going to come across these in this lesson. A fas. This handy verbal noun can have two meanings. It can mean grow, and it can also mean to become. So ha a chrove a fas. The tree is growing. Ha I a fas fuer. It's becoming cold. Midges. Because we need to talk about midges in Gaelic grammar. So the Highland midgie, or midge, whatever you want to call it, is a tiny biting insect with a wingspan of about 2 to 3 millimeters. They're absolutely vital to the ecology of the Highlands and Islands. That being said, I would happily fire each and every one of them into the surface of the sun, given the chance, because when discussing midges in the plural sense, they mostly hang out in swarms. We use a feminine noun that is plural in meaning but singular in grammar. Okay, that's interesting. So, cha tulem a Viennev chulag. I do not like the midges. And also note, something similar happens when describing children. Cha tulem a clown. I don't like the children. Handy to know. But yeah, midges are just like little just little biting buggers. Yeah, there's some. I'll leave that for another video. We'll discuss midges, but we're not discussing midges. We're discussing Gaelic. Anyway, I'll shut up now and let's get on with the lesson. So, the moon. Moon is oiche. No, oiche is night. Gialach is moon. And no sound, so night is oiche.
Oiche.
That's the phrase oiche va, which I'm sure we've come across in a previous lesson.
A gialach agus a ghrian.
That's the moon and the sun.
Ro ghoracha.
Too dark.
Charo I chirum. Va I fluch.
So it was not chirum is
Chirum.
dry. It was wet. Yeah, makes sense. Fluch is wet.
Hai chirum hast.
Ha
I chirum.
chirum hast.
Hast.
It's dry. It's still dry.
Ro luch.
Too wet.
Ha I gle guach.
It is very windy. Remember Goch from the weather section. Ha I ro yorcha a mwy. Too dark outside.
Nach ili fuer. Ha gejeraf.
Excuse me. Isn't it cold? Yes, indeed.
A bhfuil tuirigh ann.
Is tuirigh is
Tuirigh.
dry spell. So is there a dry spell? Chanil I chirim hai fluch.
Yell.
Yal.
Yell.
Right. There was a dry spell yesterday afternoon. Va tuirigh an fisgar an je.
Uige spórsal.
A fun night. Oh, excuse me. Isn't it cold today? Yes, indeed. Nach il I fuair an dú ha go deireadh. It was very windy in Glasgow. Ha I glé dheoch an Glasgow. A brilliant night. Like a skinnell. We will not be playing football. It will be too wet. Right. Cha
Cha
vi.
vi.
Notes. I forgot how. I'm sorry, I'll have to look at this up because I've forgotten how to do negatives in chavishin.
Vi.
Sorry,
Sheen.
I forgot for a sec how to do negatives in the future tense. So I was right the first time. Chavishin. Clúiche.
Clúiche.
Bal.
Ball.
Kosha.
Kosher.
B.
B.
E.
E.
Ro.
Ro.
Luch.
Yay! We will not play shinty, it will be too wet. So, cha,
Cha
vi,
vi.
ha, vi, in a second. Just in the middle of lessons here. Well, don't worry, I'll be through in a sec. Yeah. Sorry, that was my partner there offering me cheesecake. I will go through for it in a sec. And I tell you, if he eats it before I do, I'll kill him. Va I a clúiche yomen.
Imain.
B.
B. E.
Ro.
Ro.
Luch.
Luch.
Oh shit, what did I miss? Missed out shin. We will not play shin. Get a chance for redemption here.
Cha
B.
B.
No, wrong one. Ha.
Vi.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Clúiche.
Clúiche.
Have I used the right one? Sorry, I've lost. No, yeah. Sorry. I'm completely losing the plot here. Cha vi sheen a clúiche yomen.
Imain.
Emen.
B. E.
Ro.
Ro.
Luch.
There we go. Right, so here we're starting to get a bit more tricky now. Get more complicated and longer sentences to translate, but that's a sign that I'm making good progress. So let's continue. We're doing Weather 2, Lesson 2. Va I Karan fuhr. It was... Is Karan somewhat? Yep, somewhat cold.
Karan.
I assumed somewhat because it was the only word that would have made sense out of all the ones that were out of all the options.
Ro hullar.
Too bright. Ha I ro howler.
Ha díle ann.
There is
Díle.
a downpour. or as we'd say in Scotland, it's pissing it down.
Ha I sulliar yn Jew.
It is bright today.
Va jelanich agus clachan melain aun.
Oh, there was lightning and clachan melon. I'm going to assume that's hailstones. Yeah, clachan melon. That's an interesting word. I'll have to find out what that translates literally as.
Va clachan melain aun.
Clachan melon aun.
Aun.
It was hailstone, or there were hailstones.
Ha mochasan roche.
My legs are roaches, frozen. Yeah, because it looks similar to the word for freezing or frosty that we had in the
Ha
first.
I fas fuer.
Ah, yeah, it is growing cold. A fast, that was one of the things that came up in the notes. I fast for it's growing cold. Shall ha mo hon rocha. My buttocks are freezing. Are frozen. Okay.
Chanil Jew eiche aun.
Ah, now Jill was one of the words we came on. It is a good night. Oh no, it is not a good night. Didn't notice the chanil. It is a good night not. That's only if we were in a 90s American sitcom.
Ro hiram.
Too dry. Jiao laha, good day. I am growing tall. Ami a fast art. There was lightning and hailstones. Va jelanach agus clachan melon alm. It's very dry. Hai gle haram. Hiram. There is a downpour. Ha jila alm. It is somewhat misty now. Ha I karan kioch. It is not a good night. Chan
il.
Gia
Jew eiche aun.
It is so bright here. Ha
Ha.
I
Ho.
Suller
Sulliar.
and Shaw.
Sure.
There we go. That's lesson 2 complete. So let's continue. So lesson 3, let's continue. Oh, excuse me. Afternoon, Fisker. I've had that
Fisker.
many times. Ice, J.
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 Ha J an rad.
There is ice on the road.
Ha mi a kur kota oram.
I am putting on a coat.
Droch lewer.
A bad book. Ha droch eiche an. That's one of those phrases we came across in the notes.
Mochrech. Ha mi boek vloeg.
Mochrech. Dear, I am. Hami bogfluch. I am soaking wet. Hami bogfluch.
Boek.
Bog on its own means soft. So I'm soaking wet.
Vloeg.
That's an interesting phrase. Oh dear me. Oops.
Cur cóta orst.
Put a coat on.
Vagila aun, agus ha mi bóg vloeg.
Gíle.
Aun.
Aun.
What's that? Vagila aun.
Vagila aun, agus ha mi bóg vloeg. Ha. Mi. Bóg. Vloeg.
So there was a downpour and I'm soaking wet now.
Ha an títe skrahal an dú.
The weather is awful today. Yes. A bad night, droch eiche.
A vilu a cur cóta orst.
So are you putting on a coat or putting a coat on? Doesn't matter what order you'd put that one in. The road is not dangerous, there is no ice. Chanil an rad cynnyrtach, chanil J ang. Diolch Fesgar, a good afternoon. Put a jacket on, cur siacad orst. It is a good afternoon. Ha J Fesgar ang. Put a coat on, cur cóta orst. There was a downpour and I'm soaking wet. Vagila an agus ha mi bóg vloeg. Look, I am putting new trousers on. Shall ha mi a cur briggish orm.
Mochrech. Ha mi bóg vloeg.
Bit of redemption for that earlier mishap. Dear me, I am soaking wet. Look, I'm putting new trousers on. Shall. Oops, no. Get away. Ha
Ha.
mi
Mi.
a cur
Cur.
brickish
Bri-
orm.
Orm.
What did I do? Oh, I missed out shall. Silly me. I'll get redemption though. Shall
Sheol.
ha
Ha.
mi
Mi.
a
Cur.
brickish
Brick.
orm.
Orm.
There we go. So 2 more lessons to go and then we're finished weather 2. So let's just keep cracking on with this. So I'm just brushing a bit of dust off the computer screen. Night, eiche.
Eiche.
Ha Joe vatting aun.
It is a good morning.
Matting va a chalum. Ha Joe vatting aun.
Matin va
Chalum. Ha. Matting va a chalum. Ha Joe vatting aun. Joe.
Fatin.
Aun.
Morning, Callum. It's a good morning.
Ha mi itol suas an rahat.
I am going up the road.
A vil droch hije an.
Is there droch bad weather? Avail u adol Suez. Are you going up to Inverness?
Va an la glé uer.
The day was very cold.
Ha I rogaraf.
It is too rough. Va an uiche jorge. The night was very dark, as most nights are.
She Joe Acha a haun.
It is Acha.
Acha.
Oh, it is a good place. The long day and laha fata.
Va an uiche gle guhach.
The night was very windy. Hai glee yarav. And Snock. A nice place. A bad morning. Droch vatten. Hai glee yarav. It is bad weather. Ha droch hide al. Va an laha glee guoch. The day was very windy. It is bad weather. Ha
Ha
droch
droch.
hide al.
Aun.
A bad place. Droch.
Droch. Acha.
There we go. Right, so one more lesson to go, and then that's us finished weather 2. So let's go. Whenever you're ready, see moor.
Mus.
Gloves. Meet again.
Mihtaken.
Ha mocharach aik mur.
My friend is at sea.
Kur shiase.
Put. She is down, I think. So put it down. So put down it. Right.
Ha I cho kiun.
It is so cute. I'm going to say is calm. Chanel I garaf. Chanel I garaf ha I cute. It's not rough, it's calm.
Va a vud garaf a raid.
The sea was rough last night.
Va a venaf chulak donna.
That's the midges. The midges were bad. Yes, because they kept biting us. Ha mi a dol shies and rat.
Antar gorum.
And the R is
Ar.
sky. The blue sky. It is snowy. Put gloves on. Hasnjacht an kur mietigen horst. Now that one, that one is snowing. Put hailstones on.
Ha mi a dol shias an rahat.
I am going down the road. My friend is at sea. Ha mocharij eg muur.
Hasniach gaun kur mihtaken orst.
It is snowy. Put on gloves. Gloves on, whatever way you prefer. A muur yarav.
Antar gorum.
The blue sky.
Ar.
Gorum.
The dark sky. And tar dorcha. The midges were bad. Va a fianaf chulag donna. midges were not out. Cha,
Cha.
a,
Vennaf. Chulak.
oh no, hold on, I've missed a bit. Cha, rov,
Ro.
a, Vienna,
Vennaf. Chulak.
were not out. Aln.
Aun.
Yeah, that's it. It is really calm. Ha,
Ha.
e, u, ma,
Ma.
kiwi.
Cune.
There we go. So that's it. That's it for weather 2. Yes, I know. I'm now on level 1 of weather 2. So for the next video, we will look at home 2. But in the meantime, tap a like for watching. And see you again soon. Marschen leven draste.